Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video I am showing you one of the projects that I have sorted from the box. So I thought this one would be the quickest and easiest one to do, so I spent a little while preparing it so that you don't have to watch all the fussy cutting and the gluing on of the dots, but I'm sorry, you're going to have to watch me take those dots off because I don't know how to edit the video yet. Oh goodness me, words got all tangled. Alright, so I did cut that little piece of paper down to the 3 by 5 1/4. I've used a scrap of paper I had laying around on the table to build that little piece there, and then I will put that one there, and now I fussy cut the other sheet I had like this into separate little flowers so that I could 3D and build them up. Okay, so let's get on with it. I'm using my little book that has the butterflies and the die cuts in it, because this is sort of a cutout. It's a fussy cut, so it's a cutout in my opinion. Where's my quick stick? I had it here. I did have, oh there it is, staring me in the face. Oh duh. I really must stop saying that, oh duh. Come up with some, more than one word. Like, oh goodness gracious me. Come on, get unstuck. It's only freshly put on there, so it shouldn't be stuck down for eternity just yet. Here we go. Now the blue that I have edged these pieces with is Blueprint Sketch from Distressings Ranger, Tim Holtz. Let's get this out to the edge. I'm trying to get these little pages as close to the edge as I can to reinforce them just that little bit. Right, now with this one, as you can see, it was double-sided. I tried the green side and it just didn't suit, so I went back to the blue because of the little blue in the flowers here, and it seemed to pick up that quite nicely. And it's also blue from this paper over here. Oops, wrong way. I want the torn edge to the outside, just for more appeal. Right, now to get these pieces off. Here's where I use the little pieces that I put on my spare roll. Something that doesn't quite fit the entire width of the big one. I put the bigger part there, and then I fill it up with the smaller pieces from the scraps. It works for me. It may not work for some people, but it certainly works for me. I'll put this over here. I used the little stamp I've had on my desk for weeks. Where did I put that? There it is. To do the little floral accents here, and I used the rustic wilderness green, also from Tim Holtz Ranger. The little mini distresses. They are absolutely wonderful, those mini distress inks. Okay, now the boring part for you folks is to watch me take all these bits off. Now these were raised dots or raised squares, this shape, that size, and I've had to cut them in halves to go on the petals, so you can imagine it's going to be a little bit of a fussy time here, so I do apologize for the boring part. Use a pin, it might be quicker. Would help if there's a point on that pin. faster, I think. Yep. Oh, my fan isn't quite cutting it today. I think I might have to put the air conditioner on. We are, after all, expecting something like 37 degrees, 38 degrees Celsius, so it's going to be a warm one. And it's mid-afternoon, so yep. Oh, did you see that one fly? It just up and took off. Oh, trying to take off a cover that's already been taken off. I think that one of mine, that was probably the one that said fly be free. But guess what? I know where you are. Slowly getting there, folks. Oh, I'll put a little bit too much pressure on that one. I might cut that. No, I can't because it's okay. I'd have to be a little careful with this when I'm putting it on so that I don't tear it. I'm not having such a good time here this afternoon with this. That seems to be a bit quicker, doesn't it? Why didn't I think about the tweezer before? Why didn't you remind me? I've got fine tweezers, so I should be using them. Did I take the middle one off? Yes, I did. Tweezers are working so much better than pins. They are a little hard on the joints though, but that's okay. We will do things like this for our craft, because I have some magic cream that I can put on afterwards that almost takes the pain away, almost. Okay, so we've got that lot uncovered. Let's get them onto the page before I muck it up and send them flying elsewhere, because it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, purple one in here. Yellow there. Orange is gone crooked. Come on. That's better. Blue, that's wonderful. Now get my big hand on top of them and just give them all a really good solid push down. And I didn't do very much damage there, so that's excellent. Right, now these two little bits flew over there, all of their own volition, so they can come back to the party and join the others. Stay there with your little friends, because I've got more to come and join you for your party. And the last little flower coming up. That one doesn't want to go join the party. I think my tweezer is a little bit sticky. I can smell smoke. That doesn't go very well. Means there's a fire somewhere. It is, after all, a high fire risk day. Did that come off or did it stay there? It stayed. Ha ha, caught you. Thought you were going to get away with that, didn't you? No. Turn the book around because otherwise the flower will be crooked too. Okay, let me just get rid of all of these little bits and I will be back in half a second. They all were very good and went into the bin so they can party in there with all the other scraps. Won't that be good? Now, some time ago I picked up these Tim Holtz Ideology small talk stickers, and I've chosen one that says collect beautiful moments. So let's get that out of here and onto the page, and that will be another one done for our little journal. And I think I'll put it up here. And no, I'm not going to go around that with colour. I'm going to leave it as is, or just go around with it with my marker. That might be the best idea, because they are awfully fine to add colour to using your ink pads and daubers. And yes, I had a little slip then, so forgive me for that. And today's date is the 21st. This is page 13. Right, and there we have a little project done. Something else that I've found and saved, so I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with it. It's actually quite pretty. I do like that. Okay, thank you very much everybody for coming back to see my project from the box, and I will be back in a couple of days with another one with a few cards that I've got to finish. I'll show you those and we'll work on that together. Fare thee well, take care, love you lots. Bye now.